Hi, welcome back to Sparkling Glue. So glad you're here. I have a really fun project. I know I say that a lot, but I really do think they're fun projects. All right. So what it is, it's a little folio. It's about 4 by 4. I have the cutting guide here. So you open it up and it has a belly band and some tags and a pocket here. But here is the fun part of this. The pocket then opens up to a picture or an image or whatever you want. And so that's why I'm calling it the Origami Expanding Pocket. And then it has a magnet to keep it closed. And then here are your pocket little cards in the pocket. So I just thought this was such a fun, I'm trying to think of different ideas, but if you have like a family photo, maybe print that out. So we're using 8 by 8, but you can use any size square. It works. So whatever size ends up working for you. But I don't know, maybe it could be a Christmas scene for a Christmas card, a Christmas window with a Christmas tree, or another holiday, whatever. I don't know. It's just, I think there's so many different options you can do with this, and it's just a lot of fun. And I'm going to have the cutting guide for you in the Ko-fi shop, but here, if you want to take a picture of it, you can, or write it down. And then, like I said, you can download it for free in the Ko-fi shop. So I already cut out the pieces that we need, and it's called House of Roses. So I don't know, I just thought it was really pretty, and this is what I want to use as our pocket picture. So let's just start. Your base is 8.5 by 4. So that's all you're gonna do is cut a piece. That's 8.5 by 4, and I have it, you can score on the 4 1/4 or just fold in half. And the reason why I made it a little bigger than our pocket, just so it has room and it doesn't get caught up. So that's gonna be our base right here. And then the next is our pocket, and it's really pretty easy. So you're gonna go ahead and fold it all the way to the top. Try to line it up best you can. And you do want the score lines to be nice and creased. And then you're gonna turn it the other way and fold again. I'm just looking down. And then you're gonna bring one corner all the way up and press down. And then you're going to bring the other corner all the way up and press down. Okay, and it is folded. So again, you're going to fold like this, you're going to fold like this, and then you're going to fold your 2 corners. So it's 4 folds. Have your picture facing the correct way, and what you're going to do is just cut this one piece right here. I am going to try to do it with my scissor. Like I said, never do it straight, but just go ahead and cut right on the score line, right to the middle. Okay, and then take your first piece and fold it under, and then you're going to fold over, and then you're going to fold under and over, under, over, under. Okay? Open it back up, turn it over, and go ahead and do the same. We're going to do under, over, under, over, under, over, under. Okay? And what you want this is the ultimate way you want it, is with your picture facing down. That's how you're going to end up. And you don't have to fold it twice like I did, but I just am trying to get the crease lines in. And what you're going to end up doing, this is where it gets confusing, so you just have to go slow with this, but the bottom left corner of your image that you want facing the correct way is what's going to glue down as the pocket. And then you're just going to fold it back up. Okay, so that, okay. Now, I left this as a pocket. If you want to glue the whole thing down and not have it as a pocket, just a hidden piece that opens, you certainly can do that. I just think it's kind of nice to have a little pocket here, but that is up to you. We are going to put magnets in this. If you don't have a magnet or you don't want to use a magnet, you don't have to. You can use a decorated paper clip or a hidden paper clip or whatever you have to hold it down, and I'll show you that. But let's go ahead and do it with the magnet together so you can see how that works. So I am going to put my magnet pretty close to the bottom because I want to leave my pocket opened. So what you're going to do is put a little glue here at the bottom and put your magnet on top. Okay, and this is on the base is where I'm doing this, right in the corner. And then I'm using double-sided tape. I really like to use it with magnets because it really does help it adhere, even though we did use some glue. But go ahead and put your double-sided tape down and just push down around the magnet so it's adhering to the paper and the magnet. Okay, and then we're going to take off the top layer, which sometimes comes off, sometimes doesn't. Let's see. Here you go. Okay, so we took off the top layer of the double-sided tape, and now this is sticky. And what I like to do is still add some glue on top of the magnet. Okay, and then go ahead and add some glue just maybe to the corner. You want this to adhere, and then you're going to go ahead just like you do with a pocket. You're going to do both sides all the way. So glue, but extra glue in the corner and as high as you want it. But remember, that will stop. Your pocket's going to stop wherever your glue is. And now you want to line. Okay, now remember, because we used sticky, when you put this down, it doesn't always move right because it sticks as well. So go ahead and line it up as straight as you can to both sides to the corner. And go ahead and push down. Okay, and now you have your pocket that you can fold up. And now we're going to add the top magnet. So what you want to do is put it on until it actually, because you know, if you do, they stick to each other. If you try to put it on the wrong way, the magnet will fight you. So you want it on the correct way. And now that you know exactly where it's going to go ahead and put some glue down. And I am going to use double-sided tape again. And I'm just putting it on top. And I'm pushing down around the magnet. And because we're so close to the sides, it's a little harder. You could move it over. It makes it a little easier. but I'm trying to leave as much pocket space as I can. Okay. And then go ahead. All right. So now before you take this off, so now it's not sticky and you can see if it works and make sure everything. So before you take that top off, now we want to cover this. So what I did here is I gave you a pocket cover, which is 4 by 4, and then I just cut it in half. So it's 4 by 4, cut in diagonal in half, and completely covers up that pocket. But if you have a design here that you like and you don't want to cover this up, you could go ahead and see where you want this and trim it. You can make this a second little pocket tuck here, but because it's so thick, look, I would just decorate. I wouldn't even make it another pocket, but that's up to you. I cut a little, oh, here, I did a little cutout. If this covers up you can cut something out and then just put it over the magnet so it hides it. You can do anything really here that you think would be fun. I'm also thinking a tab might be nice, but here's the problem. You don't want it to cover your picture underneath. So I don't know if you just want to glue the one side of the tab to pull it and not glue on the back. I mean, on my picture, this doesn't really cover it, but look, see, you don't really want a tab showing like that. So that's up to you, but I think a tab would be nice to pull this out. I just don't know how I want to do it yet. So I'm just going to put my flower down here and go ahead and peel off the sticky or the top and put glue all over your cutout, whatever you're using. So you have both, and just push down. And if you want to trim right here so it doesn't hang over, might have to trim a little more. Just pull it over to the side like this and you can trim right off. And there you go. You have it covered. Now, here I did a little paper clip and I just wrapped a little flower I had that had some wire on it. And you can go ahead and use a little paper clip here. Or I know there's a lot of videos out there for decorated hidden paper clips. So you can do something like that, something that's flat that even slides all the way in and you can't even see it hanging out if you don't want to use the magnet. But anyway, I just, but this is great and it stays shut. So the next thing we have is our belly band, which I did at 4 by 1. And I think this is it right here. And all you're going to do, I cut it from the same paper, is just take glue and put it on either side. And place it down wherever you want to. Maybe a little higher. And now remember, this paper is 4 1/4, so if you want your belly band to go further, cut it a little longer. If you go all the way to the 4 1/4, it sometimes you can't fold. You want to make sure you can fold your book, so that's up to you. And then I did some square tags, and they are both 3 by 3, and they're what I'm putting in here. And I cut out a few of these tabs, and I'm just gonna, I used a tab punch I have. I really like it. And if you want to just go ahead and add tabs to the top, only if you want to. You certainly don't have to. You could make these a little longer. They don't have to be 3 by 3. You know, you cut them, like if you want it, 3 kind of fits well this way, but if you want it maybe by 4, and then just cut the top like you would a normal big tag and add ribbon, would be really fun too. So don't feel like you're stuck with what I picked here, because there's so many different options, and it's really all just about doing what you like and have fun. So this just worked for this one. Maybe the next one I will make the tags taller and decorate different. Okay, and then I made a couple of, I called them belly band tags. They're 3.5 by 1.5, but you can do these again at any size you really want. And I am just going to, I have a little corner punch that just makes it look a little more like a tag, and we could make holes and add ribbon in here if we want. And then this, I just had an extra piece left over. So I don't have this on the cutting guide. It's just a little smaller, and you can add it in there. And then we didn't use this. And then you're ready to decorate. Or leave it how it is. I mean, this little pocket here, I don't really want to cover up this pretty flower in the front. I just really like it. But you could do, instead of the belly band, if you want, like a corner pocket here. And actually that looks pretty nice because it's balancing exactly with this pocket. So, and it is on your cutting guide. So if you want to do a 4x4 and cut it in half, you can use one that covers that if you want, or put one on the other side. And I honestly maybe even like it better than the belly band. I'm not sure. But, or maybe add the belly band underneath the pocket, and so you have a belly band and a pocket. I guess you could just play around and have fun with it. And that's it. So you just have, you can decorate the front. You have right now your belly band, or as we just decided, maybe a corner pocket. And here is your really pretty pocket. And again, and this could be, I don't know, maybe a letter. Write a letter and glue it onto the page before you fold it and fold it up. I don't know. I think there's probably a lot of ideas. If you guys have any, put them in the comments. I would try it. I think it's might just be something fun, or maybe someone else will read it and go, wow, that would be great. Thanks. So yeah, just if you have something, because I feel like I know there's more options, but anyway. All right, guys. Oh, you know, I didn't say it. This pocket here is from the Paper Sprite. This design right here. I saw it on her channel. I think she calls it a squash pocket, and that's a cute name too. So go ahead, you know, if you want to watch her video too to see how she does it. But anyway, I'll link her channel below. And again, thanks for stopping by. I hope you have an awesome day, and take care.